Welcome back to TeshKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Harmony One, whose current price stands at the $0.027 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by negative 5.08%. And in this video I want to give the key scenarios that I expect to play out on this chart, the key areas of resistance and support that we need to hold. So if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around till the end of this video. And my analysis, I'll be basing it on the Elliott waves and the Fibonacci's. I hope this video will be of much help to you, and I'll start the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. So Harmony One went to an all-time high in this Elliott wave pattern, and from the all-time high we have been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, and the ABC correction today has taken us to around the $0.027 mark, and I believe Harmony One has done whatever it needed to do in its ABC correction, and soon we might see a reversal to the upper side. The time when that will happen, no one knows, and we need to wait for confirmations for us to say that we are back in an uptrend. And once we are back in an uptrend, I expect Harmony One to go to an all-time high in this Elliott wave pattern, having a wave 5 taking us to an all-time high, and the minimum that I expect a wave 1 to do is between the $0.19 mark and the $0.23 mark, and that I'm basing it on the Fibonacci's. So if I apply the Fibs here, you can see that area that is right here lies between the Fib level 0.6 and the 0.5 Fib levels, and that's the minimum that I expect that wave to the upper side to do. And before all that plays out, there are key scenarios that we need to first consider down here, by first looking at how the structure is in the market. And here on the daily chart you can see that we have this descending channel, and on this and we have broken below this to the downside of this descending channel, and we even lost a key area of support at around the $0.0347 mark. And once that happened, we unlocked even lower prices to around the $0.0246 mark, and that is the low that we have made today. And we are lucky enough that we didn't get to this key area of support that we have at around the $0.02 mark, the one in red down here, because if that plays out and maybe we lose that key area of support, there's no other significant area of support to the lower side of this chart. So if that move plays out and we lose this key area of support, Harmony One will be in a very critical situation, and I hope that doesn't play out. And some of the key scenarios that I expect us to see here are that maybe this is the low for Harmony One, and soon we might see a reversal to the upper side, maybe from the current prices that we are having. And if it's not from the current prices that we are having, we might first go below to the lower side to this key area of support and find support at that the $0.02 mark. And once that happens, we can then have a bounce back to the upper side and break above this key area of resistance now at around the $0.03 mark, the one in blue here. And once that happens, maybe we can then have a retest of that area, and if that retest is a success, we can continue pushing higher and maybe go to around the $0.05 mark. That's the first key possible scenario that can play out. And at the moment I'm not that bullish on Harmony One, seeing the trend that is in the market. Bitcoin is selling off, and it's affecting all these other altcoins markets heavily. So at the moment we can say that that scenario is likely to happen. And also having a look at the RSI, you can see that on the RSI we are massively oversold, and though this on the RSI that could support that we might have a reversal to the upper side, because you can see that we have room for that move to play out. And if I have a look at the MACD, you can also see that on the MACD we are printing a bearish cross, and that would mean the scenario that I've just explained might not play out. We might be headed to the lower side, and maybe that move might be a short term to take us to this key area of support and then bounce back to the upper side. And if we don't find support at that key area of support, it's possible that we break down to the lower side and maybe even have a retest of that key area. And if that plays out, then Harmony 1 will be losing it, and that might take us to around the $0.01 mark, and that won't be good for Harmony 1. So I hope that move doesn't play out and we find a reversal very soon. So those are the key scenarios. And if I jump to the 4-hour chart so that we can see how the indicators look like, on the 4-hour chart, you can see on the RSI we are massively oversold, going to around the 15 mark, but now we are having a bit of a recovery in the market. On the RSI, it's trading at around the 30 mark, and that would mean we still have potential, we have room on the RSI for the bullish move to the upper side. On the MACD, you can also see we are just about to make a bullish cross. So soon, in like 2 days, maybe we might see that cross. And for that to happen, we also need high volumes in the market and also see higher prices on the Bitcoin chart. So those are the key scenarios that I expect to play out on the Harmony 1 chart, and I'll keep you updated on any movement on this chart and if any key scenarios that I've mentioned plays out.